Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to the most, let's say it, non-biased, non-partisan, non-political show on YouTube, where we try to keep it straight down the middle, straight down the middle. I was thinking about, I was like, it seems fairly easy to be assassinated, even though you have the power of the American military or American Secret Service. Because I was thinking, I was like, I remember Steve Scalise, right? They was at a baseball game. They had armed guards with them, and still they got it handed to them. And then I see in this case, I'm like, they got snipers on the roofs. They should have drones in the air. All of this stuff, and you still almost get assassinated if you're a Republican. I mean, hell, even George Bush almost got assassinated by a shoe when he was president. So it's hard for Republican politicians sometimes, I guess. But in this case, I think as a trained officer or as trained officers, that there's a few things you just can't do. There's a few things you can't do. And one is the person that you're protecting after gunfire has rung out, after you've heard gunfire, or there's a suspected shooter in the vicinity. You can't let the person that you're protecting have their head wide open. And I counted even after the shooting, when you was taking him off the stage, you cannot, at that point, the person that you're protecting, you can talk to any bodyguards. The person that you're protecting has no power over themselves. Like when Donald Trump got up and he was like, let me get my shoes on. Let me get my shoes on. No, dude, you don't even have time to talk. You don't even get to talk until we get you in the vehicle. Let me get my shoes on. Then he stops, right? So let me get my shoes on. His head is exposed. We know one shooter is down, but nobody knows if there's 2 or 3 shooters. What about if this was China? If this was like a real government assassination type takeover? So you got to think into the future. You don't know if they got more people that's still ready to try to kill this man or anybody of that nature. So it's supposed to be head down, covered, rush to the vehicle, right? Let me get my shoes on. Then, as he's getting to the apron to go down the stairs, he stops and fist pumps. You know, at first he was doing the fight. And then when he gets to the end of the apron, he stops again. More fist bumps. And I'm saying to myself, when I'm watching it, you know, like real time, I'm saying to myself, what the hell are you doing, dude? Get down. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, I'm fearing for not just him, but the detail. I'm like, dude, y'all should know better. Guns could still be out here. People could still be out here shooting. So they rush him down. You start to see one guy start to think like, oh shit, let me cover his head. Because it's wide open for anybody to pick this little big melon. Just poop. That's all it takes. One shot. Poop. Right down the middle of everybody, right? Then when he gets to the truck, the cardinal sin. You're at the vehicle. Get in. He steps up on the rail, on the truck rail, or the step ladder on the rail, or step rail, whatever you call it. He steps up on that, and he gives him one last one. I'm like, where did they teach these people? Like, he could have got me to be the security guard, and I could have did better than that. Like, no, sir. Mr. President, Mr. Former President, you're not even a president right now, right? Mr. Former President, get your behind in this truck, and you don't pick your head up until we're down the road. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's like, in a real case, I don't know if it, I've been hearing people saying stage and all that, like past that. If it was a stage, it was a bad staging. You still want to make it look really real. Like, you still want to go through the motions, and that was bad. Like, I don't know how he still was like, did they tell him, hey, yeah, we got him? Okay. Well, y'all got one dude. What about if it's somebody else? I'm not going to get up, stand up in the air, jumping around. Yes, fight. We got him. Keep going. Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stay down, and I'm getting out of there. Like any celebrity. I've seen celebrities do it. Like, stay down. They push them into the car. Like, these people are worth millions, and the people that they pay them thousands. But they believe in those people. When those people say move, they move. They don't say, "Oh, hold up, let me get somebody. Let me get my shoes. Let me get my drink." Like, no, you get in, we get everything else. I don't know, but that's just me. Tell me what y'all think about that. I counted about at least 15 seconds where a secondary shooter could have did some big work on the former president if it was well organized, or even it was botched. That dude wasn't even trained that well. But even so, even past being well organized, if it was just one more shooter, if it was just two shooters, they took one down. If it was just one more shooter, they had plenty time. Sad, huh? They had plenty time to take him. Thank y'all for watching Realville. Let's talk about it.